So what's it like in the driver's seat of a Model S? Well, basically like this. One of the things you see with a lot of car reviews is they really only get the car for maybe, a couple hours, or if they're lucky, maybe a week or so. And they make a lot of opinions, and they make a lot of, thoughts based on that. And I wanted to do something more of, well, what's it really like to live with this car? And also, though, from a designer's perspective. So one of the small but nice things about the Tesla is, along with the minimalist interior, is definitely the idea of a low touch operation, as in me as a user, as a driver, should have to do as little as possible, and I do appreciate that. So this mirror is really simple, really small, and it auto dims, things like that. Things you'll find in other cars for sure, but it's just sort of a nice touch. Same with the side mirrors. Besides auto dimming, they can auto fold based on location, which is how I currently have it set up. I'm parked outside where I live. Now, I really do like the look of the Model S. The exterior of the car, I think, looks really great. I think it's the best looking Tesla, other than the Roadster that's still not out yet. And, the panel gaps are a little wide and things like that. And you do notice that little touches are not as nice as other luxury cars. But overall, it is a great looking car. And I think the shape, really stands like the test of time. And it has that profile that you want in a sleek yet big sedan. So, for an expensive car, when you close the door, it just doesn't sound good. Admittedly, the back doors are better. They have more of what you'd expect. And of course, the frameless doors with the window is cool. The interior is dominated by these two giant screens, which seems really awesome at first. Well, it's still really cool, but also kind of annoying after you spend a lot of time on it. The steering wheel controls are quite good. They're just tactile enough, simple enough, and this screen's pretty good. Although I wish it got darker at night, which is nothing to say of. I wish I could turn this screen off at night. Another thing you'll notice is yellow ring around the screen. So this is the third time this happened. I've had two LCDs, or at least the laminate, I'm not sure what they do, but they've replaced it or fixed it twice already, and after the third time, honestly, I just didn't want to bother. Since this is a lease, I'll just return. But if I own the car, I'd be very frustrated, especially because as it leaves the warranty, I don't know that they'll keep replacing it yet. The problem is obviously a design flaw, and it keeps happening. How long are we going to wait? It's a lovely day. I just want to get to work though. Still waiting. Oh. Even better. Car's on, but the infotainment computer's off. So it broke. I gotta hold these two buttons to reset it. Still nothing. This is weird. Finally, I had to get out of the car, close the door, then open it again, and now the thing's resetting. Cool. And we're back. The AC's on, finally. So I'm getting a car wash, and we used a pressure washer, and it actually got into the glass, which means Tesla didn't seal the glass very well. It's pretty crappy. Call Jane Hewitt. Call Jane Hewitt. Call Jane Hewitt. Typically, Autopark is really great. It's pretty helpful in a number of situations. For example, parking at my brother's house, it's a tight, situation, and it just comes out, and I don't have to be in the car, and that's great. Other times, though, the ultrasonic sensors aren't quite like it's a little too cautious. You can't fit it in the tight situation like you want. And as far as recently they had that summon feature, right, of Autopark. That is a complete like catastrophe. I only tried using it a few times in a parking lot at work, and it would have hit the curb every time if I would not have stopped it. Like it did not know how to back up in context and in some of the weird situations. So I thought that was pretty disappointing.